Put your headphones on, Mike. Yeah.
To my Instagram.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
And just got an awesome face.
To my Instagram.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
And just got an
what?
awesome face
Not
paint
playing our
job. What do you
intro.
think?
I like turtles.
I'm sorry,
There it went. Huh? It was just gonna go.
To my Instagram.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
And just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
I'm sorry,
Gonna make a deal with this diabolical bitch.
If you're bad.
We are here live at the world premiere of Justice League.
This is
The Justice League.
You good. You good, baby. You live.
Yeah. We are back with another episode of the Justice League. But it's not an actual Justice League episode. It is, but we are not whole today. You know what I mean? You're the man on the computer and the board. Can you handle this?
I can always handle it. It just stresses me out.
We don't crash and burn. What we gonna do?
Hey, man, we ain't gonna crash and burn. I can handle it. It just stresses me out, But we got to figure it out. Tribe says it's choppy.
Yeah, I'm seeing the feed is choppy. We are check the make sure it's on the hotspot.
It is.
It's on the hotspot.
They're saying we got low connection.
We low connection.
You can keep talking.
So,
Figure this out.
Brother Tribe is doing his thing with his family, so he is now able to be here with us today. So we'll carry on in his absence, as the Justice League must do, because you guys know this whole thing is us, and us means all of us. So I am your co-host, they already dubbed, aka Big Draculicious. I don't know if call me Draculicious, but I liked it, so I said it. So, okay. And to the left of me, I have my trusted D, Pocket, there doing his thing right here. Prince is on the board, and he's over here stressing.
I think I'm going to change it to the Bullwhackers one.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Staff.
Okay, and then you don't. I'm gonna mute us real quick.
You gonna mute me?
What is it? The password.
No.
It's like Bullwhackers one or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Broadwater one.
Broadwater one.
Okay.
All right. So he is not going to be able to make it. So individual decided to episode, especially to Brother Tribe, because Tribe has been doing this for a while and been battling with personal health, and it's something that we all should probably take more serious than we do. Right. Longevity. You don't have longevity unless you have good health. So those things go in connection and conjunction with each other. So we have my cousin, Mr. Michael Hughes, who is now a certified personal trainer. Nutritionist and personal trainer. And what else? Did I miss something? Strength training. And he's going to give us some pointers on what we need to do when we are trying to get in good health, what we should be looking for, and kind of how we should go about doing that. So
Change,
I know a lot of people are obviously we're nutritionally dumb a lot of times. We could look on Facebook or whatever, and you see the new diet of the day or whatever you're trying it. I personally don't think any diet will work for you unless you have some semblance of the history of what that diet is and what that diet is trying to accomplish.
Hey, Fred, OG, we got to get I got to turn these mics up first off, and we got to get get these lights to stop moving so much. It's causing our shit to go whack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's tweaking our shit out.
Okay, give us 1 second. Let us fix the lights real quick. Do we just need a set light?
Yeah, just do a set light today, just until, because we got to still figure out all this internet shit, and it's showing even while we're plugged in that we're at 1 bar somehow. So.
Oh, the internet is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that internet here. I don't know if it's the building block.
But
or what it is.
even yours was 1.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if what's going on with that. The building or something is going on with it. So
Were
we'll
we plugged into
definitely
the
figure it
ether to the?
But we have the Ethernet
internet
connection too.
Do you know how to just use that? Do I just turn off the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you should just turn off Wi-Fi and it should just go straight to the Ethernet connection.
Okay. Let's do that. Can you hear us good, Tribe, though? He's saying to change back to the other camera too.
Why? Because the other camera, this is the better camera.
Let's see. Or refresh your camera.
Too. So we should. Are you going to that right now?
It wasn't working on that.
Technology, boy, it'll kill you.
What the fuck? All right, let's just use your hotspot for now.
Okay, let's check. So, okay.
Me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right.
Okay, so we'll connect to you now.
Yo, is this better? I think it's dropping. It went better, then it dropped again. Is that better, y'all? Can y'all hear us good?
Yeah.
Watching the chat and everything. Now we're off. Does that look better? No, we're not. We're off now.
I think you're a little lagged.
Oh, am I?
Jesus Christ.
There we go. We're coming back. So, Mike, you better be good, man. You better give these folks some stuff they really need, man. So, anywho,
Tribe's keeping it alive in the chat.
yeah, try.
Fuck
Well, he's
me.
always keeping it alive.
Yeah, the Wiz Khalifa concert looks fucking crazy.
I seen some videos of it, man, and it looked pretty fun. You were there.
Yes.
I know Tribe was there. Tribe is the most consistent dude ever when it comes to going out supporting acts and people.
Wiz Khalifa did really well.
He's man, he's extraordinary with that. What were some of the pointers you felt? What were, and I want to know, Tribe, and some of you guys in the comment,
I want to know what you guys felt about presentation of the product, and I want to know what you guys thought about the opening acts. I did hear a few things about the opening acts. I heard some positive things. I heard some critiques too. I want to get you guys thought about the presentation of the entire event, and then under that, I want to get what you guys thought about Wiz Khalifa and the other guys. Was it the Earth Gang? Is that right? How their performances were and how the local folks did, because we always support the local folks and we want them to do well. So, Mike, I'll let you take it. What give me your critiques of the entire thing.
Yeah, my biggest thing, I think everybody did well, but at the same time, when we do concerts and stuff, I worked on a couple of I don't know the couple first opening acts, but I would have.
That was Danielle and Casey.
Yeah, I would work on having more up tempo songs with those guys. I think that they need a mixture of both. Their songs are really well and really good, but I think that they need up tempo at a concert. You need to feel all emotions. That's what I would have worked with them. Everything did pretty good. I would have worked with those guys. With the songs at times were kind of off, but every song they did was good.
Kind of crazy because I was going to say that, but it was a similar critique that they felt that some of the R&B stuff didn't merge together with the hip hop stuff, and it was bringing the crowd down a little bit. I go with what everybody else is saying because I wasn't there, I was working. But anywho, I just want to get an idea what you guys thought in the comment section. Is that accurate? If when we're doing these concerts, do we need what I call matching energy? Is you want acts to match energy, Raj? You don't want to bring them up and down and up and down. What's a good way to merge an R&B stuff with hip hop stuff, or can you do it? Because to be honest with you, when I was more in the city and more going to some of these bigger concerts in the city, they never really had R&B acts on hip hop or rap shows or whatever, unless it was like, you had people like, let's say, Jagged Edge or something like that. Jagged Edge didn't do any of their slow music. It was only fast music.
Yeah, like Where Your Party At.
Where the Party At, stuff like that. They didn't do any slow songs. So I don't know, Prince, what do you think? Do you think that's something that, as far as the R&B people should do, is when we're doing an up-tempo rap hip-hop show, they probably should be doing any slow songs at all?
Oh my God, I fixed it. I think, okay, first,
Oh,
so I'm back in. I fixed it.
Look at that. Look at the feed on that.
Yeah,
we win.
Nigga fixed it. Fuck. Okay.
I'm
back in the convo now. I'm sorry. Tribe told me what to do. I got it. Everyone.
Let's give him the golf clap.
Because
golf
he
clap.
just saved this whole fucking stream.
Tribe is amazing.
It's gonna be a little bit.
Seen him at the concert too the other night.
It's gonna be a little bit jumpy while it transitions, because it's transitioning to the ether right now.
Right.
Ether cord, is that what it's called? Ethernet cord?
And that's what we want to. We're going to go to the Ethernet going forward. It's the reason why Jason put that in for us, so that we can have that. And shout out to Jason Pearson, because he's been working with me throughout the week to try to improve the quality of the show. So shout out to you too, Jason.
But yeah, so I think, at concerts, we need basically all fast music, because you got people there that are there to turn up, talking about what they should have done and stuff. I don't know, because I don't really give much of my input, when they're coming to me getting the set list ready. I really want them to, portray their vision. But I say, if you're gonna do a show, you need some faster music and stuff that can really get the crowd feeling, get you lit, you know what I mean?
Right.
And every now and then a slow song is good. Sorry, I had my hands on my head, guys. That's me calming down. I think. I think.
Take a drink, man.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Take this back over. I'm yapping right now.
But let's give Tribe a golf clap. We got to give him because he's supposed to be doing something else, and he's still in the thick of it. So that dude is dedicated, man. I take that dude to 2 dinners now. Thank you, Tribe. I love you, bro. But anyways, that's so. I'm gonna give you an overall critique of local.
Yeah,
music,
give me
right?
and give me an idea of what was going on.
You can tell a lot of times that people don't perform outside of their bubble,
right,
and understand how to perform, right?
Right.
One of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life, right? To kind of show the level of performance and the theatrical nature of what you need to do with this thing to have a good show, because you're an entertainer too, right?
Yeah.
Was Hammer. Hammer had like 2,000 people on the stage, right? And
yeah, that's true.
It was lights and all kind of dancing and symmetry and routines and all of these things. And what I could tell by Hammer is what he understood is he wasn't trying to be like a rapper per se. He was trying to be Michael Jackson that rapped, if that makes sense to you, right? He wanted to be a true entertainer,
a true performer.
I don't know how many years, 20 years I've been going to people's shows out here, even including us in some semblance of what we did is you get people that get up and either rap and sing, maybe do a little dancing. They don't realize you're not telling me a story. When you go to see somebody perform, they need to be telling you a story from start to finish, right?
Right.
Whatever your project is, it starts here. Intermission. You tell us how you got into this song, why this song's important. Maybe you have some theatrical stuff that helps, us to delve into your vision from someone that's sitting out there, right? Yeah. And we don't do that well out here. And people are going to be upset with me. There's no act out here that does that well, right? You get people out here, everybody wants to be the best rapper. Yeah, we'll be the best rapper. You all perform like garbage most of the time. And that's a fact, right? They're just not good.
It's almost hard to watch sometimes. Yeah.
It's hard, right? So I know I'm gonna rub some people the wrong way. I need people to have a little less lip on the I'm the best rapper and a little bit more, behind the scenes preparing, or best artist or whatever, and preparing to give people a product that's equivalent to whatever the main act is going to be.
Yeah, and to what you're saying, it's not just, going and rehearsing your songs 1,000 times and memorizing shit. You know what I mean? It's got to be, you got to actually practice what you're going to do on stage. So walking around the living room singing your songs is not really helping nobody.
Right. That's big facts. You need to be
like I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, what I was going to add to what you were saying is, when can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I got to turn you up a little bit. You good?
When you're performing, especially doing R&B and rap, like Fred said, I've been to one of my favorite concerts was DMX. He had people crying, he had people laughing, he had people feeling both type of ways.
The show is a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. So, and he did slow songs too. You know what I'm saying? But he knew when to get the crowd. Mm-hmm. You had to be feeling like have this connection with the crowd.
Crowd management.
Yeah, you have to have a connection with the crowd, and you gotta know when sometimes, this song, even though I like this song, but is it good for this concert?
Right.
Is it good for this show?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I want to do this real quick since we were choppy in the beginning, and I'm still fixing the levels and shit. But I want you to tell everybody who you are again, Shamar, so everybody knows what you do and what they can get at.
And give us all the aliases all of them.
Okay.
Because we kind of were chopping through the intro there.
So the main thing I do is I'm a fitness expert. I'm actually an elite trainer. I have a nutritionist. I have my regular personal training, and I have strength and conditioning. And with the program that I work under, that makes me an elite trainer. Okay. In the next 2 years, I'll get the master. I need to get 2 more things, and I'll be a master trainer.
So you can help me lose this beer gut,
man.
Well, easy. I think because I've been speaking with him, and I need to do the same thing, right? I think that he's going to do a challenge, and hopefully Tribe can be a part of this. And Tribe's already ahead of us because he's been doing
Tribe does this
shit, so. But he wants to do see how much weight we could lose in a matter of time. And
well, I gotta gain weight. I just gotta get rid of this stomach.
I can help you out with that.
Well,
You know?
he's gonna help us out. We're gonna come up with some challenge that we could do as a podcast, and hopefully people will join in with us.
We just all gotta reach our goals
and reach our goals, and to allow people to. I mean, the hardest thing really about doing this, and when I started working with the 9 rounds a little bit, that first 2 weeks was hell. It was hell.
That's what
I couldn't lift my arms up. It was I didn't really feel good. Talk about if you feel good, I didn't feel good at all.
See, I keep trying to start myself, and I'm in that boat. I cut off because I don't feel good.
The not feeling good is your body trying to get all that poison out of it,
toxins,
and all that stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't feel good, but your body is actually doing better. Mm-hmm. That's just the process of it as you're trying to do this. So I didn't like it, and that's why most people quit that stuff, because they can't get through that the element to turn. Tribe was over at 9 rounds too. Tribe seen some stuff with me, like and he better not never seen
true.
It all went good. So
I feel like I look crazy when I'm trying to work out, just trying to get my body off the ground. I don't move very much, I got crazy asthma, so like even getting back into the landscaping this last couple of weeks has just been like killing my body.
Yeah, I actually had a cousin. What was it, last year around this time? Well, it was probably like 10 months ago, maybe 9 months ago. Not take care of his asthma, and all asthma is, and people got to understand this too. All asthma is mucus in your lungs.
Yeah, you got to get that shit out.
And they have so many different remedies, especially not home remedies, that you can use to feel better. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get on some of that. I'm using a lot of I got the steroid inhaler, then I got a regular inhaler, and then I got another steroid discus, and then I got the Spiriva for my allergies and asthma. So it's just a list, man. It keeps going.
Yeah, there's I have to look it up and give it to you, but they have natural remedies. I was looking that up a couple days ago. I can't think of what it is, but I'll get back with you and
I got your contact info. We good. So let's get into a couple of these comments. They were talking about the show. We were saying that we need the performers to crowd work, and so we got Jeff LaCale here in the comments. Oh, that's my dancer boy, right? He be dancing.
Yeah,
huh?
that's Jeff.
So he said,
"Wrecking Clown Jeff."
You need
what
to
up?
Shout out to Jeff.
Oh yeah, to say what you were saying, and then I'll read it.
Oh no, go ahead. Okay. You good.
He said you need to actually perform and tell a story. Yeah, that's true, because most people, when they set up their songs don't go in an order that gels in the way he's saying tell a story. Like, it's not, the concert isn't one big performance. It's like a bunch of little performances, is what it almost feels like.
And it needs to be competition. You got to take the Motown approach to this. What the Motown approach would be is family but competition, right? Every act was driving every other act. So when the Temptations got a number one, the Four Tops needed to go get a number one.
Right.
When they got a number one, Smokey wanted to go get a number one. That's why
there were so many hits getting made.
Yes,
and
because
so many hit performances.
And the reason is because they knew to even be in the air, you got to come with a hit.
Right.
It's kind of like what I was hoping that our Year would turn into, but it's kind of like when I used to do my Twitch streams, and I don't think every artist felt this way, but I almost every day before a Twitch stream wanted to make a better song than I made for the last Twitch stream. So it was making me make a better song every day, and I was getting good then. I think every artist needs to look at it like that, as you're saying, and just start treating it like you need to do better than the last guy that did it. You need to be better on stage than the last performer and the next performer, and you got to fucking have a better song.
This is the thing, right? If you're, I got to exclude hip hop, because hip hop, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
nobody can do this. But Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, whoever, Doja Cat, whatever, right? They have songs they can sit in front of the audience and perform. You know why they can do that? Because the audience knows the song already.
Yeah, they're singing it with them.
If the audience doesn't know the song, you do yourself a disservice to ever do any song like that, unless you're in an audience that. So if you're in a audience to where people are sitting down, there's dinner, and the setting is that.
That's what Tribe's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what Tribe's saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you perform those songs, right?
Right.
If you are standing up there just singing and thinking you looking cute and
Well, I mean,
handsome,
sometimes it calls for that. If you are dropping something, you got a big thing planned and people already know you, then maybe you play something that's unreleased and it gets people going crazy. But most people aren't like that here.
Wiz did a couple songs that was unreleased.
But the thing is, people are doing that centric to them being that's their show,
right?
So people came to see that person to begin with,
so
right?
they're ready for
when
something.
you're opening. And you're doing it adjacent to hip hop, you can't do those songs. Any concert promoter will tell you that cares about what your performances actually look like.
Yeah, we need to get
they
gonna
tell you, don't be doing them songs because you bring my audience down.
Right.
My audience. Okay, let me ask you this: what were the people doing when that was happening? Were they watching? Were they sitting down?
Or were they going to get drinks?
Or were they leaving? What was happening when those songs were happening? Tell me that right now.
Um,
Tribe, what was happening? Give me your opinion, Tribe.
And Shamar was there too.
And I want his opinion too. When people were doing that stuff, what was the crowd doing? That tells you if you should be doing it or not.
And while we wait for the answer on this, and I do want your answer, I just want to say this is a really good comment. Shan said, you want to make the main act earn it. Make them look out and be like, shit, they went off. I better make sure I'm on my A game tonight 100% because my opener can't look better than me.
Yeah, that's big facts. Shout out to that person.
Sorry, I don't have my glasses.
You know the worst thing ever if I perform, the worst thing ever to me?
What is it?
He'll tell you this. He knows it's true. If they just looking at me.
If they ain't jumping with you and doing all that shit,
this to you,
that makes it hard to perform.
Right? If it's no interaction, I'm failing.
So either way, yeah. So it's also on the audience.
Yeah.
The audience got to also give back a little bit too.
Yeah. You know what?
Tried. He goes, I don't know. I was just hanging out in the back.
Shit, so that's the answer. That's his answer. It was not being watched.
Now, if it would have been you got some moving pieces and you make yourself,
and he's in the back and hears something and sees people moving.
you make yourself where people are like, oh man, what's going on in there? You hear the crowd hooting and hollering. You gonna go back in there. You can be like, what am I missing? You don't want to miss nothing, right?
What was you doing during those?
I was watching it. I was because they're local, so I'm a support. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that it's just that they need to learn about like certain tempos for certain shows that they need to understand that you need to be doing more faster pace at.
It was a Wiz show, so it should have been a party show.
If it was the genuine 90s concert, I think those songs would, because I'd seen some of those artists at that concert and they did better at that concert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Because they had more slower music.
Were they both on that concert or was it just Casey?
I think it was just Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she actually did really good at that. She did fantastic.
She did.
But it was an R&B setting though, like that. You know what I mean?
I think she actually did bring that up in the studio though, where we were talking about, like, she was asking that. She was like, I do think I should do more R&B like driven shows, but there's not much of that in Montana, is what she was saying.
And she's right. She's going to have to parse that. A lot of that, honestly, is going to be her getting on the road.
Mm-hmm.
She just got to get on the road and do that stuff. But here, because you only have so many times to make a first impression or an impression to begin with, right? And you don't want people. You want people to come back to see you, and I don't mean the people that know you.
Right.
Because people confuse the people that know you with the people that need to know you. And that's not the same thing.
Big fact.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're normally like, oh, this person said I love you. I'm like, yeah, that's your aunt. Or your friend, or you know what I mean?
That's true.
And how many people that raw themselves? No, people don't feel the way that like that. You can't. If you think you are who you are, prove me wrong and do a show that's centric around you, and let's see how many people come. You can shut my mouth right now.
Right.
And we did
The
have
fact
one person
of
that did
the
it.
fact of the matter is, people like to talk more than they like to prove. Right.
What's up, Dallas? It's good to see you in here. And Iris said, I watch dance stuff. The dancers need to be more in tune with each other. I think, yeah, so that's another big thing that plays into the performance. And she did talk about that. I think she's working on ironing some of that stuff out. But that's just another. So if your dancers aren't in tune and your dancers are doing different things, not doing the same thing, it throws your whole performance off, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not visually pleasing if they can't be in sync.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Some of this it's just not talent alone. Just because you're a good carpenter don't mean nothing unless you build good houses.
Right.
And that's what Shan said. That's all he could pay attention to when they were up there was how out of sync they were when they were dancing.
And
it
your
catches
work,
the eye.
That's just something I'm not for real. I'm literally not hating, and you know this to be true, Prince.
Yeah, we're not hating on
I
nothing.
legitimately support all these folks. I really do.
I think
I just cannot go through another one of these concerts and not say something like, you guys got to change the format on how this is going. You guys have to know your audience better, and you have to stop doing the songs your talent level based on what's around you.
Okay, but let's flip the script. So now let's look at it because damn Tribe. Okay.
No, Tribe. Listen. And
no, that's good.
Tribe. This is something, and this is what we do, and this is what makes this podcast what it is. We don't sugarcoat nothing.
But
we're real with
you. We don't sugarcoat it, but I'm gonna flip the script on you. So say these artists don't really have faster or rap songs, right?
Right.
So then what do they do? Because this is still a big opportunity for them to get their face out there.
How long can I ask a question? How long does it take to promote a concert?
A month, 2 months.
2 months. Yeah, man, you can make fast music in them, and you got
Better.
It's switching up because you're an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that you're I don't really do fast music. That's not really me. It's you having to understand that being an artist, you have to, there's a lot of artists that want to do.
And I'm just playing devil's advocate. Now you're pulling out. But now they got to pull out new music, and nobody knows the music.
But wait. Let me flip it on you because there's an element that you left.
Flip it back.
You conveniently left out something, right?
Okay, let's get it.
If your argument is these artists, that's a great opportunity for these artists, and what happens if they just have slow music? Mm-hmm. Should they be on the stage anyways then? If you is when you do these shows, shouldn't you have a plethora of stuff before you get up there that you can maneuver depending on what the environment is to be successful? If you're going up there handicapped, how successful are you going to be? That's the question I have for you.
Yeah, shit. I don't know. Yeah, I have no rebuttal, man. I have no rebuttal.
So, my point with the whole thing is this is for folks to realize your catalog needs to get bigger. One, you need to know your audience and what the people. If I'm coming in there to party, right, and I'm just being dead serious. If I'm coming in there to party, right, I don't want to hear Evanescence. Right. If I'm coming in there, I'm gonna, and not to say that they don't have music and they can't do it, but I don't want to hear ding, 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 slow crap. I don't want to hear that. Nobody does, right? And you got to know better than that.
Right.
Don't be doing that, man. You're killing your own career. Stop. Have some common sense, and the people around you better have some common sense too.
That's right.
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 If you're a raw person into a right direction and say, hey, listen, you too good to even blow it. You know what I mean? You're too good to waste the opportunity. Right. As you're saying, how big is this opportunity? Mm-hmm. Huge then. So why would you do that then?
That's big.
Don't be on the show then. You're not ready.
That's big facts.
Yeah. I don't have an argument. I don't have an argument with that one.
Stage presence, stage, your gravitas, as they say, start to watch concerts, how people start to finish. Get out of Montana, go look and see how a whole set goes. And more importantly, don't look at Beyonce, look at Jana Jane. And I'm making this up, guys, but my point being, like, what I'm saying with this is look at Jana Jane because she's the opener for Warner Brothers or Universal. She's willing to what the other people doing. You might not know the song, songs, but it's gonna be a barn burner.
Right. So there's some interesting stuff going on in the comments, but I just want to. The main thing that I picked out as I'm reading is that what Tribe said is, I think, what all of us kind of are thinking when we see artists that are going to do these shows. And he said he's responding to something. He said, "Yeah, but I want."
He really wants you to shine, but that's we're artists now are going to levels that we weren't allotted the opportunity. Prince, the Metro was not an option for in my day, right? It just wasn't. Right?
It wasn't even a couple of years ago.
But even in the Shrine days, right? The fact of the matter is, when you move up to the Metro level, you're in the same building with Journey and Breaking Benjamin. Your product has to. You can't be messing around looking like the B Street Club. And I'm being honest with you, man. You can't be up in there doing that, because that is the Rimrock Auto or Interstate Arena or Metro or whatever you call it is the culmination of the success of big acts. That's who they have in there. Even the openers, right, are normally already touring around the country. Right. So my point being is, it's a great opportunity for the local people to be able to do this, but they have to realize those are big shoes to fill, and they haven't been ready yet.
Right. And my motherfucking guy Tribe got to meet Dallas at the concert. Yeah, Dallas, we'll get you. We're gonna get you on the show because I want to talk fucking weed at some point. So we're gonna get you on the show and you can come hang out with Tribe.
And my closing thing, and we'll get on.
Keep going. Sorry,
no, you're good. I would like to let people know, right? Me personally, I would rather people talk about my performance than me tell people, hey, did you? The fact of me performing is bigger than what I did.
Right.
Right. Everybody's like, oh, I performed for Wiz, or I performed for this person, I performed for that person. Yeah, but they don't even talk about your set. Right?
Damn. Yeah, that's
nobody
true.
talking about your set.
Yeah.
But you.
Hey, maybe they are, but it's not. Oh,
but you talking about your set, right? Honestly, you have to take that into consideration for your career when you're trying to build a career, right?
Right.
You don't want to tell people about your set. You want them to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're truly great, you had the best set.
If you're great, you never say great. They'll tell you you're great. How many times you ever heard Michael Jordan say, "I'm the best player ever"? You never heard it one time.
Yeah, his game showed it.
Because when you're the best, you don't need to tell anybody. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
And once you understand that's the quest for greatness, you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
And we got too many squawkers around this town, and they need to be quiet. And that's in OG. Right. I don't care if you like me. I'll give you my address, and I guarantee you're not gonna come do nothing. I'm being honest. I don't care who you are. You're not. I'm just telling you, stop it. I've watched enough of these shows. Yeah,
that's a great point.
That's a
good point, Tribe. You need to go out. He said you need to go out there like they don't know you, even if it's
exactly right.
City.
Even if it's your own city, right? And you listen, swing for the fences.
Right.
Nobody wants to see you bunt on base.
And nobody's gonna talk shit if you're really trying. Well, maybe they will, but nobody's gonna say, "Oh man, he really tried. What a loser." You know what I mean?
And it's funny because Tribe and I have had this conversation too in private or whatever. This is really the first day we're doing it because we see so much of you great and I'm the best and I'm the this and that. And I'm like, no,
get that out your motherfucking head.
None of you are. No, you're not.
Best.
No, you know how best. I know you're not the best?
I am the motherfucker, buddy. Get that out your head.
See, look at this dude. See him? But he's trying to light the levity because he knows I'm starting to see these beads of sweat running off my forehead.
Yeah.
But on the real talk though, what I'm just trying to get across is what somebody else tells you about you, not what you tell me about you.
Yeah.
Or
what somebody else is told by somebody else about you.
Right.
Like what somebody else has told me about you is what, you know.
Another thing I wanted to say too, fashion is very important.
What do you have to say on the fashion? I want to hear your thoughts.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the rappers I see, and I'm not being funny. The rappers I see, they dressing like 2003 still out here.
Thank you.
They got to go to the city. They got to understand and it's not because hip hop is about being unique to yourself.
See, that's why I wear my lounge clothes when I perform, man.
You see, Wiz came out there with some flip flops, but it was his style.
That's what he do.
Make sure you're doing your style, but make sure it's unique and somebody is catchy.
And it still
and
has to look good.
It still has to look good.
Like, hey, you seen?
And stop wearing them big old shirts.
I want to say I was about it long. It was when we came and talked about the show. But did you see what the different outfits were at that show? There was a whole orange neon outfit, a whole green neon outfit. Then there was me in my sweats, and then there was somebody wearing like all riptide, bro.
And please, to the folks, don't come out there looking like Queen Elizabeth, and then you perform like King Doodoo. Don't be doing nothing like that. Stop. I'm just saying,
Queen
man.
Elizabeth.
Looking like
You
King
ain't got
Doodoo.
enough money to look like whatever you want to look like right now, man.
I'm just saying, though, you got these folks coming out here. They look like Queen Elizabeth. They got all this stuff and all this pageantry,
Big ass coat,
and they sound like King Dookie.
But
Stop.
what I would say is the songs were good. It was just, and I'm not. They were really good.
I'm
Just
the
like
producer.
Yeah, the songs are really, really good. It just it needed to be more high tempo.
Right. And it needed to be polished up for a show, I think, is what like the main point everyone here is getting at.
Yeah.
Because you don't want nobody being like, man, I had this nice little thing, and man, I was finna get some trim, and they killed the mood, man. I'm dropping her off.
They killed the mood. That hook killed the motherfucking vibe.
Man, they didn't kill my chance, man, over here, man, playing this damn funeral
I'm
music.
not even hungry no more, man.
Speaking right now, that's speaking.
I'm just saying, I want to go. Like, I don't want to go to a concert and I'm hyped and like I'm pumped or whatever, and I'm in here like, damn, who we burying?
Right.
Yeah,
Who giving the eulogy tonight?
Why is it so sad up in this bitch?
The only guy I ever seen give a eulogy and then rate is DMX. DMX will come in there and give you a funeral progression.
It still had that place
and then
jumping.
burn the whole building down after that, right?
Yeah.
He the only cat. You ain't never seen the Method Man story? Method Man told a story about X went before him one time. And he said, man, going behind DMX is the worst thing ever, right? He got these people in there crying, they laughing. He got them cussing each other out. Then they hugging each other at the next song. And we got to go out there and be like, hey, y'all, how you doing? He whatever. He's like, after about 10 shows, I was like, man, hurry up, man. Get off stage.
Yeah, man. I would say, Tribe say even with slow songs was hype.
Yeah.
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 And the thing is, that's Wiz. It's been a long. We know that song.
Man. We can sing along.
We know the song. Don't be doing that if the people don't know your song. And this is a hip. Don't do that.
Nobody knows shit. Don't be singing them slow songs, man.
Right.
I need only hits in this bitch.
Hey, I'm sorry I went on my soapbox. They like, man, we ain't never seen him animated. Well, I'm talking for the people.
If they see you animated every
Listen,
god
stuff I'm hearing in the street. Like, oh yeah, man.
Chance, spell again one more fucking time so I don't have to get on your ass.
And Tribe is right. You know, it's funny because Tribe only rubs you wrong if you believe if you already had that in your head that was
never
right.
Rub you wrong because Tribe always comes from a place of love.
But that's my point though. If he rubs you the wrong way, it's only you felt the same way. You just didn't want nobody to tell you out loud, and he just told you out loud. You got a problem with somebody telling you out.
Yeah, and he'll tell you out loud.
So I'm just saying though. So
use the restroom real quick, and then
we're gonna get into Mr. Michael Hughes.
No, it's Shamar,
Shamar the Star.
Shamar the who?
Shamar the Star.
So
we'll talk some business and shit.
Talk some history with him, family history, how he got into what he's doing, and try to save a few people's lives by eating better, exercising more effectively, and give us a sec, take a little intermission, and we'll be back out with it.
Bro, sometimes I'm too high to fucking
mute the mics.
No, not yet.
He's struggling again. Here we go. We're struggling again. The struggle is real.
Oh, it's just because
even
I added it before we came back in.
So are we still on?
Yep, you're still.
I was just gonna say too, and so everybody knows I'm being fair. You see all that technical crap we had to work with on this show. This show is nowhere near as precise where it needs to be. So that applies to us too, trying to improve the craft, and we got work to do on that stuff, man. We are not immune to have to critique ourselves and up the game. I was critiqued this week from a sponsor. It didn't make me feel anyways. I understood what they meant in products. So learn to take that constructive criticism. Learn to take that with with the love. A lot of times it's wrapped in, but because you don't like people saying things that about you or whatever, that you can't handle what people that love you. I just want you to be better. I just want you to do better, and just keep that in mind. Sometimes when you're getting constructive criticism, I don't think that this era does well with that.
Nah, we got to step our game up with that. From 30 on about 35 on down, we got to get work on that.
I got it. I fixed it. You can keep talking. Sorry, it was playing in the background while I was
okay.
One. I was like, what the fuck?
And like Shan says, all things take work and patience. I like seeing rough rather than perfect shows where it came from, and I totally agree with that.
Seeing the progression,
in what was it, November, we were talking about doing a podcast. It was none of this. It was just an idea, and then trying to figure out how it all was going to work. And here we are, and a lot of people talk about it now. And you got other people all trying to mimic what we doing now. So like, well, if they and that's what we want them to do. They're like, oh, if they can do it, we can do it too. And that's what I want you doing. I want you to. That doesn't make me feel like somehow I occupy the only space that this can be the only podcast. I don't a fantastic job too.
We was on
so
it.
I just that's what I'm saying, man. Like it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. So doesn't make me feel anything. Makes me feel that proud that I can, and Tribe can, and Prince can contribute to the pushing forward of the genre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel about it. So to the artists that will watch this and be offended, please know I truly do love you. I truly do.
Go ahead and be fucking offended.
If you don't talk to me again, you don't talk to me again. I don't want it to be that way. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I do give a fuck, but I can't make your decisions. I do care, but I can't make you deal with me. And I said it came from a place of love, and for me to see the talent in you and to think that you could go to levels that are outside of maybe what you see in this particular or at this particular juncture.
Big facts.
So that's all that's gonna say. We are gonna take this little intermission. I'm gagging, so I'm just saying.
All right, we're just gonna play some music. We're kind of gonna put Yay or Nay on the back burner for a little bit, so I just got some music that I'm gonna play. Here we go.
Yeah, she busy hanging in the back of my mind. I'm busy thinking about her all of the time. She know she bad. She know I'm wanting that. She shake that ass. She got me making it mine. Yeah. She know I need a loving like that. She know I'm needing something like that. She know I need a loving, got me wanting more. She what I adore like that. I know you thinking about me. You say you don't. Like how you feel without me, got you feeling low. It's like I need your body, we'll take it slow. You got me rolling up, girl, losing control. Slowly melting, losing control. Hey, you got me fucked up, this shit get old. You acting stuck up, now you alone. Just know you fucked up, it hits your soul. She busy hanging in the back of my mind. I'm busy thinking about her all of the time. She know she bad, she know she bad, she know I'm one, she know I'm one. She shake that ass, she got me making it mine. She know I need a loving like that. She know I'm needing something like that. She know I need a loving, got me wanting more. She what I adore, like that. Shit, fuck around and hit it right back. But I'm waiting for the phone call, for the bitch that can hit me right back. But I'm loving on your body, little girl, when you're moving like that. Throw it right back, but I can slow it right down. Lost in my mind, got me asking what's going on right now. And everybody talking about my name, yeah, they really need to pipe down, quiet down, so I can get it like that. She busy hanging in the back of my mind. I'm busy thinking about her all of the time. She know she bad, she know she bad, she know I'm one, she know I'm one. She shake that ass, she got me making it mine. She know I need a loving like that. She know I'm needing something like that. She know I need a loving, got me wanting more. She what I adore, like that. Yeah, she busy hanging in the back of my mind. I'm busy thinking about her all of the.
All right, that was like that. It's a new one coming out. Just waiting for the last couple restroom ones. I'm gonna play another song.
Yeah, I've been stressed. I just been working too damn hard. I feel it weighing on my chest. Gotta lay my head down on my baby's leg. I swear it got me feeling like a nigga blessed up. Still, I've been caught up in this shit. Feel it going on in my head. Nigga steady talking that shit, but I ain't worried about what he said. Now I'm focused on myself. Ain't no need to raise
Yeah,
only thing I think
these are my songs, champ. Mine and Sonny's.
Problem, then you dead and you gone. But that body hitting different. She can tell me what she want. While you tripping, she been tripping. She ain't getting what she want. And she gon' bust it open, so I put it in my song. That little bitch will bust it open. That's the type of shit I'm on. Shit, we get the fucking and she gone. And I know your nigga, we don't get along. Shit, but that pussy set me off. She got me dripping, cause I been diving in the deep end. Shit, hey, I hit it through the weekend. Her pussy leaking got me geeking. She staying over, ain't no sleeping. She the type to ride and get the freaking. Man, I love it how she freaking. The way I hit it, leave me speechless. And she listen to my music, finna beat this. Yeah, I've been stressed. I just been working too damn hard. I feel it weighing on my chest. Gotta lay my head down on my baby's leg. I swear it got me feeling like a nigga blessed up. Still, I've been caught up in this shit. Feel it going on in my head. Nigga steady talking that shit, but I ain't worried about what he said. Now I'm focused on myself. Ain't no need to raise some leg. Only thing I'm thinking about is how I get my bread. She tryna fuck, but she ain't worried about what be said. She sloppy as fuck, but this bitch in my head. She ain't wanna talk, she just tryna give me head, yeah. But this bitch drunk, tryna get her out my bed, yeah. Tell me why she's always tripping about some shit I say, yeah. Got her feeling this bitch different way, she leave me dead, yeah. Like fuck, she got some problems, shit. Pull her smoking on my soul. Yeah, I've been stressed. I've just been working too damn hard. I feel it weighing on my chest. Gotta lay my head down on my baby's leg. I swear it got me feeling like a nigga blessed up. Still, I've been caught up in this shit. Feel it going on in my head. Nigga steady talking that shit, but I ain't worried about what he said. Now I'm focused on myself. Ain't no need to rank some lead. Only thing I'm thinking about is how I get my bread up.
Yeah. All right, that was motherfucking blessed up by me and Young Sunny. That's coming on the new EP. So, what's going on, family? Good to see y'all in the chat. Appreciate you, Shan. I appreciate that. I know you'll be waiting for the new music. That stuff will actually be out on everything here soon. Everything here soon.
Gotta let me know about it.
Hell yeah. So what you been up to, man? What's going on kind of in your life right now? Because I haven't seen you in a fucking minute. You said you was trucking and shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I reinvented myself. That's the best thing I can tell you. I reinvented myself. I've been wanting to get since about 2012. I've been wanting to get even before then, I've been wanting to get my personal trainer certificate and all that stuff. So first I got that. The first thing I got that, then I went to got my CDLs. I moved to California for like 3 years around COVID, just to reinvent myself. I was going through some things. Then I was reinventing myself. I went out there and started taking fitness because I got up to 250.
Damn.
And I got sick, and especially when COVID hit, I was passing out. My muscles got ate up, and then I got small again. Then I was getting chunky again. And then I had some cousins out there. They was making fun of me about my health when I was out there.
And it was really just health shit, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was already into working out before I just started getting depressed and getting chunky, taking care of my health, and I got my personal training certificate. Then I ended up getting my CDL, and I've been driving around. So that's what got me back into that. That's what I've been up to the last couple of years, is just driving. That's why you haven't seen
making
me
that motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Mike, and kudos to you on your journey to acquire the things that you've acquired. What I want to know is, from driving these trucks, driving them around the country, how has that helped you with trying with seeing different parts of the country, and from a health standpoint, things that we need, or the symmetry between the coast, southern, northern? What are some things that you see that are connecting from a health standpoint that you feel that we should work on?
In regions, or are you talking about just everywhere I done went, or are you talking about in regions? Because
yeah, so I want to know just what are the things that you see from east to west, from north to south, that you look and say, okay, and let's take the obvious one, like we're in a beast nation, right? So we're a bigger thing. But what are
I thought you fucking said a beast.
Old
nation.
beast.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Old beast. Obese. Anyways, what are because the food is different from south to north. You know, what do you see? Are we too starchy as a country? Too much yeast?
It's
Too much meat.
it's a mixture of what's going on, what I'm seeing around everywhere for the whole United States, and I'll break it down in regions. The whole United States, it's too much fast food. It's convenience, because they have us working so hard, so it's convenient. It's convenient for all of us to eat fast food. I'm working. I drive trucks. Oh man, I got to stop in a gas station, right? I'm gonna go get me the quickest thing so I can get back on the word, back on the road.
Right.
And I think from you having the job you have and you having the job you have, we all as Americans, because like if we go to other places in the world, like Africa, they stop and eat for 2 hours, and they'll do a lunch booze, get out and everything. Where in America, we're just grabbing go food and stuff like that. So we have to work because the food that's in the fast foods, that's not real food and that's not real nutritional value. Food is actually made in the lab. So we have to understand that those foods are made in labs. So to get like, if you're going to do, I would do more restaurant food. Like I was telling Fred earlier, I would do because it's fresh. You know what I'm saying?
So he's saying like a place that actually cooks your food, and prepares your food, as opposed to a fast food to where it's more of an assembly line, kind of a deal. I was telling Mike a story. I had a friend that had went to some other country, and he was telling me how he went to a McDonald's in another country,
and
how different. Well, he said how different the food tastes.
Oh,
because they don't. A lot of the countries
is a lot different.
So you can't have a lot of that stuff in your food over there. So he was shocked because, and you're right, Mike, we're too much of a fast food nation. But what makes it so much dangerous with us is because of all the chemically induced
foods
product.
And it's all the chemicals.
That's really what gets us, and we're not, and our body doesn't break the chemical down. So not well, anyways.
So this goes kind of with that. Shan said personal health definitely helps mental health. Have you noticed a difference in that when you said you were depressed when you was feeling down? But have you noticed the difference that you actually feel better now that you?
Because once you live a healthier lifestyle,
I saw that. I was gonna get to it.
The tribe said they pulled a fast one, or somebody put that S in there. You take that S off, and it ain't fast food; it's fat food.
Yeah,
the gospel, tribe.
That is the gospel.
Pulled a fast one on us.
What was your question again, brother?
So, have you noticed a difference in your mental health as you've been on your health journey? Like, is it a noticeable difference?
Yeah. So when I was 250, I noticed, because you got to think it's all chemicals in that food. You know what I'm saying? And all the food that we're eating, not just like fast food either. There's a lot of chemicals, GMO, you know what I'm saying, right now in foods. So because we're not, our grandparents, he knows this, our great grandmother, they had their own gardens and stuff. So now we're going to the store just grabbing, and we're not understanding that these labels, all these labels and different things mean something. So if you see a 4, that means on your, like a fruit, genetically modified food that they're making in the lab, from weed to everything. If there's a label on it, and it's going to tell you if it's a 9, that means it's organic. If it's an 8, it's organic. Anything past 6 and down, it's a GMO.
Okay.
So we need to go back and get into natural root food, because it's messing up our chemical imbalance. So what you were saying is, when you work out and you lose weight, you feel good about yourself. When when you're eating good, you can tell, I'm not tired, I'm up. But you could tell when you have ate something bad, because what they say when you was a kid, he got the itis.
Yeah, the itis.
Yeah.
And really the itis is just your body not working. That, you know what I mean? It's a joke. We laugh about it or whatever. There's a sinisterness with that, which is your body doesn't work. That's why your shit's shutting down.
Right.
It can't be good for you. That's not it. So the itis is really the deadest. Like, you're really killing yourself by ingesting this stuff, and then what it does to you, because the reason you're tired and this is because your body cannot break the chemical down at the rate that it needs to.
Right.
That's why people, I think, isn't that why people gain weight and get bigger or whatever? Because your metabolism, you're not breaking the stuff down. So it has to go somewhere. Like anything has to go somewhere. We have a saying out at CHS, which is the greatest saying. So process operator out there, do my thing in my day to day, right?
Okay.
And a lot of it is redirecting flow. You want this flow to get over here, right? And a good friend of mine, Dusty, told me some of the greatest information. If you want to make it, you won't cause yourself any problem. Remember, before you do anything in here, you got to make sure you got a butthole. Hold on a minute, though. So I did exactly what y'all did. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like what we doing? Because we alone over here in the corner, man. So how's this going to turn out, right? Is what I'm thinking. And so he breaks it. I'm like, well, what does that mean? And he said, well, just like your body, right? Your most important thing in your body the two most important things in your body are your mouth and your asshole. He said because that's where energy is ingested, the fuel that fills your body, and your butthole is where the poison goes out of, right?
Yeah.
That's where your flow goes, right? So he would say, make sure you have flow, a place for your flow to go. So, see, you thought it was sexual. It wasn't, man. It was actually some great information.
I was hoping it wasn't sexual. I was sitting over here wondering where you was gone.
Yeah. He was like, oh, I didn't know they was out there raping people at CHS,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
You gotta work, bro. Gotta work. But
not mental. I'm fucking retarded. Our health enthusiasts, when they come on the show, I like to incorporate weed into it. So you're a workout guy. And I don't know if you want me to air this. I'll ask. Do you smoke while you work out?
Right now, just because the CDL, I don't smoke no more.
Oh yeah, you definitely can't. No,
I can't.
He's with me, man. We can't smoke, man.
But
all about working out and smoking and how it's beneficial, which is the opposite of what like alcohol is. So
my lady, I don't know if she wanted to say this on what's name, but my lady, she
partakes.
Yeah, she partakes and she said it makes her feel better when she works out. Long as it's like I said, anything that's GMO, like because there's some people think weed is bad and it's not, or of the real weed, you know what I'm saying, the marijuana and what it was used for and different things like that. It helped us along the way, especially back in the old school days. It's everything. If it's not GMO and it's not broke down like that, it's actually pretty good for you. Right. CBD, that's good for that's a made from the leaf. You rub it on you and stuff like that. It makes your muscles feel better after you work out and some things like that. So I don't really think that's a bad thing. I think if it's GMO process, I think it messes up or slows you down and make you lazy if it ain't the right natural old school strands.
Get a natural high if you don't get one.
Yeah, everything got to be natural. It has seeds. Like even apples, if the apples don't got seeds or the fruit don't got seeds, we ain't supposed to be eating it because it comes from the ground. It's supposed to have seeds. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So not having seeds is that a telltale sign that it was created in a lab?
Big facts.
Look at that.
Yeah, you learning something today.
We learning something, it's something that we need. Like I just had a checkup not too long ago, and my weight was right around 245. He wants me down around 250.
Yeah, y'all beating the fuck out of me. I'm at 170.
Yeah, he wants me around 215 because he think that's a great weight
for your height.
For you. The more weight that you take on, the harder your body has to work.
Right.
So we're gonna do what we need to do this. I would actually challenge the folks that watch this particular podcast and are in these comments to one guys in a few weeks. Just I'll round back to this and let's see if we can just by changing your eating habit. You don't got to work out or whatever. Just by changing your eating habit, by taking out some yeast and what's the other one you told me?
Yeast and I would do for right now, and I know it's gonna be hard for y'all, but do just meat once a day. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of half your intake of these products or whatever, and see how much weight you just lose without even doing anything. Because I've heard, and I think this is true, Mike, you can correct me if it's not, that just because of if you didn't eat junk, you would lose a lot of just from that.
So you better stay away from the meat, big boy. That meat is what's doing it. That old school drink.
First of all, if you do meat, go to a butcher instead of going to the store.
Meat. I said meat.
Okay.
Yeast. Yeast made alcohol.
I thought he said me too. I was like, man, you playing.
Actually, matter of fact,
you on the edge. Talking about stay away from the meat. I've been staying away from the meat.
You was the one in the corner with your workman. So I mean, you better stay away from the meat.
I don't know, man. That was questionable how you just rounded that out, though. Did you think the same thing I thought? I was like, what you trying to say? I've avoided meat my whole life. What you mean?
Pause. What they say on camera on them shows? Pause.
No Diddy.
Resume, baby.
For real though. So, Mike, if somebody is trying to and Tribe, I want you to comment on in the comment section too. If somebody's trying to do this and they have no history of doing this, where should they start? What are some of the things that they can do just within their house? You got a lot of folks now that are not mobile and not able to get around and whatever. I know we had talked about some of the stuff that you ingest, but what are some of the exercises and things, like if it was a person that was non-mobile and you only had certain calisthenics that you could use, what would you tell them where they need to start?
The first thing I do is go to the doctor and see if they're not mobile and everything like that, because you could hurt yourself working out too, your heart and stuff, if you're not careful. But the first workouts I would do a full body workout that has to do with like workout, get you some, like if you're starting and you can't really move around like that, I would do 10-pound dumbbells. I'd do curls. You could do curls with it. You could do push-ups, really good for the heart. A lot of people don't know that. You do 100 push-ups a day, you're gonna have a strong heart. You know what I'm saying? And your major valve.
No, that's not blood flow, Frab. That's meat. What's he mean? That's blood flow, right?
Girl, full.
Crazy.
You are a full. Now, do that one.
Did that fix it?
No, you might have to click on it again. Sometimes you got to click on that one.
There we
There we go. Okay, now we came back.
Fuck.
Just like that, we came back and Prince redeemed himself, and I was worried about it right now. But we are back, folks, with Laggy List, the Justice League podcast.
Sorry about that.
I mean, Prince, you're doing a great job, just a lot slower than Tribe.
I know. I'm trying.
Sean said, "Hey, there he goes." Yeah. So look, like this is like, like kind of like the Special Olympics. We want
No,
you to.
the fuck it's not. This is okay. Listen, this is what Tribe does, and this is what Shan does. They know what they're doing. I'm over here.
So they know
clicking
what I'm
1,000
saying is
different
true.
Buttons. There's like 1,000 buttons I had to click to get that back going.
Man, I bet you if it would have been something had to do with some marijuana, he would have been. He would have never happened.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying, though, man. So
I definitely know about that weed.
I'm just saying, though, man. I got a ribbon over here, though. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I got you, man.
We getting there.
You know what I mean?
Give me 3 more episodes. I'll know exactly what I'm doing.
I know, man. Our version of handyman, and I'm not talking about the guy that fixes stuff in your house.
Pause again.
But
back to the healthy tip shit. Get off of me. Back to the healthy tip. Pause
he knows
again.
he knows I love him, so I'm gonna give him a hard time. So OG can do that sometimes.
Thanks.
But just as far as just getting into being able to be conscious about your health is, and then after you get to that point, then what do? Right? So we're talking a little bit about that. Are you a guy that prescribes and people going out trying to get a membership if they can? If they do you have a special places that you go?
The
kind of what do you do
for beginners? I'm gonna tell you, I still got a membership over there. It's Planet Fitness for beginners. It's really friendly, and then it's cheap too. I think it's $10. I don't know if it went up. It was $10 for the base pay membership, and then $24.99 for $29 for the amenities of like tanning and massages and stuff there. They have massage chairs and all that there.
So is it like a real massage or like a Tokyo sauna massage? That's
nah.
Like what type of massage are you saying? Is it a massage that people might get arrested for?
Nah, it's not one of those. It's just a chair. It's just a massage chair, and they have, I think, massage hydro beds there.
Okay, so it's those are professional massages too. That's at least that's what it say on the sign. Yeah. That's what it say on the sign.
I don't know what they do after.
I don't know.
Do it bring the same pleasure?
Feel like you go in there and you got to go take a shower afterward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, but
nasty.
Feeling
nasty
for real. And I hope she washes her hands or he. I don't know. Do what you do. I'm just saying, like, do what you do, man.
Oh man,
do what you do, man. We are an equal opportunity podcast here.
I'm not in this one.
But on a serious note, I just and preferably for me, it was always very difficult to plot what I was doing, where I wanted to go, and then once I landed on something, getting to a point to where it hurts still. Because you're gonna hurt at first like that. You got to just accept that that's just your body working its way into a new routine, and it's actually the pain is actually good. That's a good sign that your body's working in the right direction.
Right. After 3 months, you start getting mad. So the first month is it's like hell. If you ever play sports, they call it the hell week. Well, when you work out, it's the first month. It's the hell month.
Hell month.
Yeah.
It's the first of the month.
The third month, you're gonna be mad because you don't feel sore no more. You're like, man, this ain't working. But it is because you could tell because your body. But you're gonna get mad because my lady now, she's been working out she lost 50 pounds, 55 pounds in a year and some change. And as she gets mad, she gets mad now because she don't feel that sometimes. Well, she feels it sometimes, but you can start getting mad when you don't feel the pain no more.
Tribe, how much total weight have you lost? Because there was a point there.
It's got to be like over 30.
No, I think he was closer to 100. Like when he started. I'm pretty sure it was 100. It's just something like 100.
No, we were
100 or more.
We were announcing it on the show.
No, it wasn't this show because he did some stuff when we had the radio show. I'm sure, like through the whole thing, it's like 100 or something. Okay. It's close. It got to be 100. Because
right now he's at almost 40. That's what he was saying. Lost almost 40.
So It's 40 total? Even Tribe, even since we had the radio show, and then I guess that's my question. Since we've had the radio show and you started there, how much total weight have you lost? Is it 40? So we'll let him chime back in. I think it's 40. I think he's saying it's 40. But
hey, Tribe, this just shows you who listen. You know what I mean? They show you who be listening. And somehow I knew it. Oh no, you were right. He said 110.
Look at. That's how you step in some. That's how you put your foot in your mouth.
He said, "Hey,
boys and girls, listen. Wait, no. You're not getting off the hook now. Now you stepped in it. Now you gonna catch it, my friend. See, you should have let wherewithal alone. But once again, here we are. So, as I said, it was 100 or so. It's 40 in this iteration of it, right? Mm-hmm. And I was trying to explain that or whatever, but he's seen an opportunity because he was mad about the Special Olympics comment that I made. So he thought he had an opportunity. Now he's only proven that he gets the ribbon tonight. So, folks,
hey,
we
was both
him,
right. We was both right. It's good. We was both right. Everyone.
No.
In the comments.
We weren't both right because I specifically said since the radio show. And then you doubled down that, oh, look at one of us listen, and that's gonna listen, and he don't listen, and he don't.
I was wrong.
How did that work out for you?
I was wrong. I lost. That's the third L today. God damn, I'm in a patch right now.
You listen. You got to realize when I'm telling you something, it ain't because I'm conceited. It's because I was convinced. You better listen.
Because you was convinced.
You better listen. I'm trying to help you.
I'm 90% sure that I'm right.
No, I was 100%, but I was trying to help you. You know what I mean?
Facts,
and you didn't want to even help yourself. So you went to help me. But
man, I thought Shamar was going to jump in and fucking say something too.
This man grew up with me. He already knew what it was, and he didn't been here, so he was like, "Dig your own grave with him, baby." What you think,
man? Y'all got me over here laughing hard, man. It's a good podcast, man.
It could be better. We don't have our guy here, so it ain't complete without Tribe.
Yeah, that's true. It's
because we would have both been on his ass right now. I'll tell you right, man. We would have both been on his ass right now.
Yeah.
So he got a little bit of a reprieve just because Tribe is doing some other business.
I'm surprised
right now.
he wasn't in there getting down.
He was shaking his head. He already knew, and he was probably like, "Man, don't do it, Prince. Don't do it. Oh man, you gonna make me have to put this in the comment." Yeah, it was 110. Here we go.
Good job on that too.
Hey, we got a question for the guest.
We do. Yes.
I'll let you read it with,
Go ahead,
your voice.
Oh. What's your suggestion for pre-workout routines and post-workout routines? And I don't mean like shakes or powders.
Are they talking about like stretching?
Yes, he's talking like a workout.
For pre, I always stretching is just for mobility purposes. Like,
so you should always stretch before you work out every time. No matter what.
Some people don't, but it messes up your range of motion. And I noticed, like, so when I used to work out in my 20s, I used to have a weird range of motion where I couldn't be like, because I was so big and buff that I couldn't really touch my back of my back and everything like that. So you want to have that range of motion, and you want to stretch, and afterwards you want to do a little stretch too, and make sure afterwards. So you want to make sure you have good water intake. And another thing I didn't tell you guys, H3O2, not Gatorade, because that's why we think Gatorade is good for us, right? But really what you like in the Gatorade is electrolytes.
Right.
But H3O2, which all it is fruit really, you want to get like coconut water or watermelon and stuff like that. That's really good for you. Then I know they said not protein and all that stuff, but you want to have some type of form of protein after you get done working out, but stretching too, that it's just good for you.
Right.
Do you use cold baths and saunas?
Cold baths after working out is excellent, actually. I feel like you just, I ain't gonna say defeat the purpose, because you still gonna make gains, but you lessen your gains if you don't take cold showers. And what was the other one you
Sauna.
actually
He said
Sauna.
saunas.
Saunas
Oh,
too.
sauna is for getting all the toxins out you. So that's the only thing I was going to tell you about the Planet Fitness too. They don't have saunas there. That's the one take I don't the one take I got from them guys. Y'all need to get a sauna in there.
Yeah. Tribe was backing me up. He said Prince wasn't there during the radio, so he don't know the total.
Man, that's just Tribe trying to help you out. He know what you did.
Love you, Tribe.
Yeah, he know what you did.
Oh, I know what I did.
Me too. And now all these people in this comment know too, though. But anyways, so I want to kind of piggyback on something Shan said. If you had to give me three things, I know you said push-ups. What are the three things you would want me to do to regimen myself to start?
You
And I mean, no, I don't mean powders and all that. I mean from a physical standpoint.
Calisthenics. And calisthenics is I would get dumbbells, just some small ones when you first start, just to get your muscles, maybe like 20 to 10s. Women start with 10s. Men, if you strong enough, start with 15 to 20 and boost your way up. But I would do a full body workout. I would do squats, push-ups, shoulder, everything that has to do with your back, shoulder, because you want to get everything to really get the fat off, because you don't want the fat to run nowhere. So if you're not doing abs and you're doing everything else to your other body, it's going to run straight to your belly, because it's running. It wants to. What it is it wants to hide somewhere, the fat. But if you do all your body parts, it is nowhere for it to hide.
So it'll burn off quicker.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I want to run over here. No, it might be slower somewhere else, like your back or your wherever, but it ultimately is going to run off if you do all your body parts. And I would do a push-up, pull-ups, and dips, squats, and some type of arm and shoulder press.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tribe said, "Oh, you want to get it? Did you see that?"
You got it.
Tribe said detoxing your gut often helps.
Right.
Your gut holds about 15 pounds of, I assume, detox fat.
That's big facts. And the thing, how you do that is, like I was telling Fred, doing a 3-day, you can do a regular fast or a 3-day fruit and water, and like I was telling you guys, coconut water. I would do those type of fasts for 3 days,
right,
with fruits. Yeah, if you guys can't handle the regular fast, where when it's detoxing, I would do just regular fruits like berries, the berry family.
Right.
You could do the berry family or the melon family too.
Well, shit. Okay, you might be able to help me out with something then. So I, like I said, I do landscaping in the studio stuff, obviously. So in the winter, I'm just sitting in the studio. My shoulder this winter got locked up, so I have a hard time moving it now. What's the best way to get through something like that to where, because now even just at work and fucking sometimes if I move it wrong in the studio, my whole back will be in pain.
Okay, what it's telling me, and it's not no joke or nothing, is body is getting atrophy. We get that from not using it in a like a strenuous way. So we have to put our body, our heart. That's why working out is so good for you. You got to put our body, our brain, everything through a little bit of pain. So if you ever heard the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. So stretching it out, keep stretching it out until it gets stronger, and then start putting some weight, it can have some stability and some tension on it,
right,
to make it get stronger again.
Right.
Hill said apple cider vinegar is good for detoxing too.
Big facts. Yeah.
And Tribe said fruits are bad if you're trying to lose weight because all the natural sugar. What's your take on that?
Nah. A lot of people think that it is. It's what fruits is different fruits. So with berries, they're a gut. They're for to lose gut, and also apples and apples and oranges. A lot of people think that at first it does start off like that because it has that glucose there. You feel what I'm saying? But within 3 weeks, you're gonna lose more fat that way. I can show you a guy. His name is I follow him. All he does is fruits and vegetables. He's a raw vegan, and if you see how he looks, you ain't gonna see nobody that's in shape like that. The muscles, the cutness, the striations. They tell you this at the doctor, all this stuff, but once like there's a lot of natural people that's out there that's raw vegans that they look really, really, really well. So after a month, I say 3 weeks, you'll start seeing that it switches because it's the glucose in there, which is natural sugar. But we need, you know what I'm saying? We don't need the processed sugar, but the natural sugar we do need is actually an energy boost.
So what is the difference? Because and that's where I'm blind at, because I look at sugar as sugar. All sugar is the same, right? What's the difference between a natural sugar and processed sugar? There's a difference.
Yeah, well, like I was saying earlier, anything that's not made natural from the earth is bad for you. If it's made in a lab and they're trying to mix, this is like that's bad for you. Anything that's made on earth, you know what I'm saying, that's made comes out the ground is really good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it take you about a month. You probably a lot of people think because you're gonna get, especially when you lift weights too. I tell people this too. People think that you just because you gain a couple pounds, it might be a couple pounds of muscle. Because a lot of people are like,
more than fat.
Yeah, my girl was doing that. She was like, oh, well, I gained a couple pounds. This working out this thing ain't working out. I said, no, you probably, let's go. I took her to Total Nutrition so you can get on the scale and see. They have a scale where it shows your body fat percentage, area,
your body weight index.
Body mass index. And you get on there, and then you'll see, oh, okay, I gained muscle. I didn't gain any fat. I gained muscle.
Right.
So a lot of people, when they get on the scale, they'll get on the scale and I quit today. I don't want to do it no more. This is not what I signed up for. I actually gained weight, but no.
So he like Black. He preaching my roster diet. He's saying I need to follow it more closer.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing about Jamaican diets. They
I'm a Rastafarian.
Yeah, they only they have if you look at their body types and everything, they're in very, very good shape.
Everybody's
lean chickens and they eat a lot of lean meats and vegetables and fruits.
See, so we can pass that on to motherfucking Black because I sent him this yesterday. Actually, hold on, we don't have.
So while you get that, I'm gonna read a comment from Shan. He says you have to eat more of said natural food to reach the same sugar content. So your sugar intake is a lot less. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What do you say now?
He says you have to eat more of said natural food to reach the same sugar content of, I think he means of processed sugar stuff. So your intake is a lot less. Okay.
It is all beer. A lot of fucking beer.
Just don't look at Prince. That's all beer.
yeah. Don't look at. I'm the wrong roster to look at. I'm the wrong Jamaican to look at, man.
And that dude I was telling you, the one I was telling you about, his name is. You can go to Duties. His name is Duties on YouTube. They call him Goku, not Goku Pump. They call him Brawley Gaines. That's his name.
Yeah.
And he eats a bunch of fruits, vegetables. He's actually Jamaican to a roster, and you'll see that he eats a bunch of fruits, and he knows exactly which fruit for.
I was told that we don't eat meat, which I know for a fact we do, and everybody.
I bet you do.
Needs to. We don't eat crustaceans.
I couldn't wait to get him back on that one. How much meat do you eat, Prince?
But I just thought it was crazy because so for all of our viewers, just so you know, Rastafarians do eat meat. It is a thing. We don't eat pork and we don't eat crustaceans.
And if you guys wanted to know what he does, he is a villain in Gotham for Batman. He is better known as, we know him as Prince Lockett, at the co-host from the Justice League show. But in Gotham, they know him from his villain name, which is the Gobbler.
Well, good thing his villain name is the Meat Eater.
Y'all going to
Doc Meat Eater.
Okay.
Doc Meat Eat.
There we
go, y'all.
I might like some white.
Pause.
And her name is Paula, or Dana, or Dane, or Vanny, or Angie, or Shirley.
Shan, that's a good
Sally.
point, and I shouldn't say this live, but I do occasionally partake in the bacon.
The swine. You eat swine.
Not
Oh, that's
supposed to,
bad.
but I do
That's really
occasionally.
bad. I'm gonna tell y'all the
grizzly,
some of the worst meat y'all can eat is
The
the red
grizzly
is the
gobbler.
red meat.
Yeah, see, I eat a lot of steak. is
Yeah,
what I go
and that's
for.
the thing in Montana. So different places have different, like in California, which is they like the shrimp and stuff. That's kind of bad for
You're
a lot of
also
people
not
don't know.
supposed to eat shrimp. It's see, so like I told eating is normal. That's what you're supposed to do. Most vegetables, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of fish, any like lean meat. But yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should be letting you tell this. I was just saying what
No,
what
no,
the actual diet is.
Yeah,
Shan is crazy, boy.
Yeah, you're
Shan
right about
crazy,
that though.
man. So,
Wait,
yeah,
so do you not eat? Do you not eat steak then?
For me, I'm actually
Are you vegan right now?
Nope, not vegan. Vegetarian. I'm trying to make it to. Sometimes I eat fish every once in a while.
Which is good for you though.
Yeah, every once in a while, I for good work I'll eat fish, but I'm a vegetarian. We're trying to go into it's the cheese. It's the cheese for me.
Yeah,
that's the thing I need to work on is the cheese.
So stay away from the cheese. My body can't handle cheese. Lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I can't. I can't eat it that much.
Shan brings up a good point because I know a guy at CHS that was doing this too. That was on basically an all red meat diet because he read something that's what we're supposed to do. Where does that come from? Because you have a lot of information on the internet telling people that they just need to eat just red meat.
Yeah, that's big false news. I'm gonna tell you, red meat is also
big false news.
Yeah, the reason why I said red meat, it's hard for our bodies to
break down, right?
To digest that. Every once in a while, yeah, if that's what you like to do, you know what I'm saying. But it's hard for our especially humans. It's where our intestines.
That's what I was
tubes
gonna
is only
say.
so long to break that stuff down. Like chicken, it goes
Isn't
down.
that why it smells? It's weird to say, but isn't that why it smells different? Like if what you eat will dictate what your shit smell like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you'll be in there and your woman be like, oh no,
It's dairy for me. That dairy boy bust my head back. That dairy boy had run everybody out the house.
I can't do no milk products. I do like
Ooh,
oat
I
milk.
do that.
I can't do
You see me eating a bowl of cereal, get wide.
Yeah, I do oat milk and I do almond milk and cashew milk and stuff like that.
Fuck, I don't do any milk. No milk.
Listen,
No,
you
that-
see
I
me
don't like
eating
the
a bowl
flavor
of
of milk.
cereal, get wide. Because it's crucial here. In about 50 minutes,
Vacate the motherfucking area.
it's horrible. Just horrible.
And you guys can see too, because a lot of people be like, "Oh, ain't the vegan supposed?" Because when the lady seen me one day, she was like, "Ain't vegan supposed to be skinny and or vegetarians and stuff like that?" Once you lift and still,
Right.
Because they be asking me too, where do you get your protein from? You know what I'm saying? And we forget
Soy
that.
and shit.
No,
Peanuts?
I really get my protein because we forget this too. Where does the cow? What does he eat?
He's grass or
Right.
graze,
So if you look at a gorilla, right? What does a gorilla eat?
leafy bananas,
Bananas.
stuff. Yeah, right.
And how's he look though? When you see the
Oh, he
gorilla,
look pretty damn
he's
buff to
slow.
me.
So it's you getting people don't know that you have those amino acids in that what's name in fruits and vegetables and stuff too. They don't tell us that, but they do have protein in that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I also do pea protein too.
Like what type of peas?
Pea protein?
Yeah.
Green peas and stuff like that. Like if you go to like some of the shops over here, they'll like ask you if you want pea protein, and there's one more, and I can't think about what it is right now, but there's one more. But I usually just get the pea.
That's crazy because I've seen a bunch of chicks on Pornhub. They like pea protein too.
Jesus Not condoning
Pause.
this.
Let me say that.
I'm sorry.
Pause.
I apologize. My bad, y'all. Oh man, can't believe I said that. Dang.
I'm trying to think of a really good health topic, but my brain is fucked.
Well, hey, listen, we rounding the corner anyhow, so we're getting close to the magic hour here. We did have some technical difficulties we could run over, but we are not going to do that because our guy's not here. So,
And the technical difficulties actually today weren't technical; they were just the prints.
yeah, but no, you did a good job, though, man. All all, I'm giving you a hard time, and it's very hard to keep yourself calm enough and patient enough to uh, fix something when you're right in the heart of it. So I got a ton of respect for you and what you had to do today. So through my joshing and poking you or whatever, it's only because I'm just messing with you. I have a world of respect and love for you, my brother. So I thought you did a fantastic job, to be honest with you. So Mike, where can people reach you if they have questions about health and working out and some stuff, and where can they get a hold of you to hire you for personal training?
Right now I'm actually making a new I'm on my Facebook and Instagram is under reconstruction right now. So if you guys want to get a hold of me on TikTok, it's Mind, Body, and Soul.
Mind, Body, and Soul, all one word.
And I'll get it up for you right now. And then
will you do me a favor and in the comment section put a link of it so people can go check it out.
Madison, if you're on here, put a link to his TikTok, please, in the comments.
That'd be excellent.
Yeah, she can actually link it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna get it for you guys right now because
Thank you.
I have a new page. Everything is new because was driving trucks and all this, so now I'm doing everything fresh and new. So.
Yeah, cool. Well, a question from Shan. This will be the last question we're gonna do today, so we can get into our shout outs and stuff. But he's asking, how often do you work out? What's like a good amount to work out during the week?
I say the minimum people should work out is 3 days a week, and Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But
what's ideal though? What do you think is ideal?
Ideal is 4. You want to do 4 to 5. It's just gonna get you the look, and it's gonna make you feel real good, and it's gonna make you really, really healthy. 3 is just the bare minimum, but it's still gonna get you to where
get you closer to where
you want to go. Right. Go. But I say for maximum health, 5, and I wouldn't do more than 5 because people be doing 5. Like, you're not letting your body rest.
Right, you're not letting it rebuild.
You can hurt yourself doing that. So I don't do anything past 5 days.
Okay. Well, shit, you got any shout outs you want to?
Yeah, who do you want to shout out? I know you got family and some of the people that helped you along the way. So I'm we'll give you the floor and let you let them know how much you appreciate them.
The person that helped me out the most, and I haven't heard from him in a while, but was his brother. I went to prison with him, the Stone. He was the first one to really get me on a journey to working out. And shout out to him, Skurlark, Willie Earl, because and they was around. What's crazy is I was young and they was in their 30s, like 35, 36, and they looked 10 times better than I looked.
And you were like 1920 or something like that, right? 1920 or something, right?
And they was making fun of me because I wasn't chunkier and I was just really skinny. And they was like, how y'all letting? They kept saying how y'all letting the old school dudes do you guys in that got you by 15, 17, and 20 years,
right,
to the youngsters. And that's what got me. So shout out to all those brothers on that journey. Yeah,
definitely. Well, I want to give a shout out, obviously, to you, Mike Hughes, and your journey and the things that you went through to get to where you're at, and for coming on to the Justice League podcast show and indulging us a little bit. I'd also like to give a shout out to my 2 co-hosts, Prince Lockett and Tribal Inc., because honestly, without those 2, the show just doesn't work. It's a collective effort, and I'm appreciative to what we've built and what we're trying to build. I think we have a good start, but clearly through the technical difficulties, you guys can see we still have some rivers to cross, which, as long as you're a little bit better tomorrow than you were yesterday, you are moving in the right direction, and I feel that we are. I want to give a shout out to my children, the mother of my children. I just, a lot of what I do and continue to do with this and outside of here is just to make sure the folks around me have a better life, and that's very, very important to me. And third, I want to give a shout out to the public, worldwide and locally, who comes and checks us out from week to week, and they allow us to be idiots most of the time. But through that idiocy, we can provide a little bit of helpful information that hopefully makes your day a little bit better or makes your life a little bit more livable. So I want to give a shout out to you guys. And I want to give a shout out to Craig Hensel of Hensel Law, which is a great sponsor for us. Craig was a sponsor on the radio show, and he's come over and supported us, and he will always, just support us. So we want to give Craig Hensel and Hensel Law a shout out. We also want to give a shout out to Bullwhackers, Smoke and Vape. We want to give them a shout out. We want to give a shout out to Jason Pearson, and we want to give a shout out to Jason Pearson's company, Party Monster Productions. We definitely wouldn't be doing this show without Jason, and we want to give an extension to that to the general manager, which is Jackie too. You guys come in to the Bullwhackers establishment and casino. Make sure you spend a little money in that casino. Say hello to Jackie. She works very hard. These folks here work very, very, very hard to try to provide a situation or a experience to your liking. So when you see Jason and Jackie, be sure that you give them their due. So I know I said a lot, but we have a lot of people that help us make this possible, and we never want to forget them. We always want to acknowledge the folks that help us do this, because it is not just us. And I think that's it.
Okay.
I think I covered everything. I hope I did.
She did not today. She must. I think she only does it when she sees you. But okay. So my shout outs. Obviously the biggest shout out goes to my wife at home watching fucking 4 kids, so I could do shit like this. Yeah, I appreciate her. She runs our social media, so there will be clips.
Maddie
and
and Hill too.
Yep.
Hill's one of our
Shout out
greatest,
to Hill.
to Tribe's wife, Hill, who is just a great supporter. And no, she didn't come with the Tay stuff today, so she gets kudos for that. She earned an extra dinner just for not mentioning it.
Some brownie points.
You missed one shout out.
Who?
You missed the barber shop, because they had you looking fresh today.
Oh, I got to give a shout out to Billings Best Barber, because they had me right today, and my brother Ike. So I told him, I've been telling Ike I was going to give him a shout out.
Grow his dreads out and be a real man.
No, man, I can't do that, man. I hear you, though, man. Hard hat don't fit very good on the dreads.
Oh, true. It doesn't.
So I'm just telling you, man, it ain't gonna work. But I like to give a shout out, and yes, Tribe, you're right. We gave Jackie a shout out. We did give Jackie a shout out, but we're gonna give her another one. Jackie here at Bullwhackers is just fantastic. So you guys come over to the casino side and spend some money at the Bullwhackers Lounge and Casino. Come play some pool here. There are 9 pool tables here. There's a couple full bars here. It's just it's a really nice place to come. Sometimes people don't know that. So be sure you guys come and support the establishment.
Yeah, let me get through these motherfucking shout outs. Okay. No, I'm kidding. The only other people I had was you and Tribe. Shout out to you and Tribe. And people don't know how comforting it is to have Tribe in here doing what he does, because it does stress me the fuck out. You know what I mean? So
you did well.
Having him know just he can click the buttons all quick and fix.
He wasn't here, but he was still here.
So. Yeah, he's the one that saved it.
Yeah, he was here.
He saved it. So obviously,
you, Tribe.
Big shout out to Tribe, and Tribe's teaching me a lot just in the industry. So always a big shout out to him. Big shout out to you, Fred, for doing the same thing, teaching me stuff and helping me learn.
Love you, bro.
And that's all love, man. And big shout out to this establishment, Bullwhackers, for letting us to be here. And
so obviously, big shout out to Tribe. And Tribe's teaching me a lot.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's it. Like, what was that? We got feedback again.
And I think we need to announce our show at least one time on this podcast, because we got a party that's going on here at Bullwhackers next weekend.
We have a meet
4th.
and greet here on the 4th, which happens to be coincidentally Star Wars Day. And it's just, it's a normal day. We don't want folks to feel like, they're coming to do anything. It's just we're going to actually, it's not you guys coming to hang out with. We are coming to party and hang out with you guys.
I'll be here.
So we really want you guys to come out and support the event. It is just, we're calling it a meet and greet with the Justice League podcast, but really, the Justice League podcast is coming to hang out with you.
Yep. It's gonna be a good time. I want to see everybody here. I will be drinking. The drinks will be flowing. We're gonna have some music. We might have an open mic. Are we still doing giveaways? Are we planning on doing?
Yeah,
that?
there'll be some giveaways.
We got giveaways, guys.
and we'll probably announce those on the show before
Yeah.
we go live
Yeah.
tomorrow. Next Saturday night. So.
Yep. So, what time are our doors opening for that?
It's just regular. It's basically a regular night.
Hours. We'll be here after our show. Correct.
And we'll probably be here more in the 7-8ish range.
Okay.
You guys come in as you're gonna come in. We're gonna hang out, talk with you, take some pictures, and just enjoy company and just give you guys some gratitude, because without you guys, the show is really not possible. And I want to reiterate that is just not me saying a talking point. It is absolutely what we believe. And this is the first of many. We're going to make sure that we not only touch base with the public, but we're going to allow the public to have some influence in what we're trying to do.
Right.
So,
and I will be at this one. So we're going to have a good fucking time, y'all.
And listen, and just so Shan just put some in the comment before I go, you don't have to drink. We have soda here, guys. Just come and just meet and greet. A lot of times people think that because
and I'll be outside smoking because Shan's a smoker, so I'll be.
So
outside
people
smoking.
think that just because it's an establishment or it has a bar, that means that excludes you from coming out. If you don't drink, I encourage you to still come out and just don't drink. Drink soda and just socialize. You don't have to drink. Don't do what you don't do. I want you to do what you do, and I will encourage and support what you do.
Right.
We all will.
Just come kick it. We're gonna have a good time. That's the whole point of the night.
You just need to see if our cousin Nate come with the fingers and fries truck.
Yeah, we might have the fingers and fries
You
truck.
still haven't let me fucking try the chicken. So, interesting.
It's really good. You need to go over there and check.
Oh,
it
no,
out.
don't abort. Don't do that. No.
I'll eat all the chicken in the motherfucking truck.
I'll eat chicken, but
Boy,
the
got
one
hot
time,
here.
the one time my cousin made me eat it, and he was like, "Oh, we cousins." I'm like, "I'm vegetarian." He like,
Eat the fucking chicken.
You gonna
man.
vegetarian your ass and eat this chicken,
right? So it was good though.
Black man that don't eat chicken.
Well, shit. It's
End of the world, boy. It's the end of the world, man.
It's been a good motherfucking show. We had some laughs, some gaffs, and
Some laughs, some gaffs, you know.
Yes, we're gonna
but
achieve,
but
Shan.
ultimately, it was a blast. So let's keep doing it, baby.
Yeah.
So we are out. You guys watch the Justice League podcast show every Saturday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Remember, we have that event here at Bullwhackers next week, and we'll put the address in the comment section too, so you guys can have that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun doing it. It wasn't fun because Tribe wasn't here, part of what we do. So you guys bug him and let him know that he can't miss anymore. No, I'm just messing.
Yeah, man, I
He
want to
has some
see you,
stuff to do.
Tribe.
So, but we love him and we appreciate him, and we want him to always know how important he is. So thanks, Tribe, Hill, Madison, Bullwhackers, Jackie, Jason, the rest of y'all. Love you, and we are out. Peace.
Au revoir.